And the play clock is at 0. This should be a delay of game.
All right, run to the outside here. Be patient. Follow your blocks. Turn it on once you get to the edge.
They go with the run. Henry goes down after a gain of 2. And now it's time to take a look at this game's top performers. Brought to you by Gatorade.
We got to explain to nobody.
So just hand the ball off to your back and keep the clock moving.
Henry on the handoff. He fights forward to about the 23.
All right, you'll have some blockers in front of you, so don't rush it. Give them time to set up their blocks, and when the hole opens up, explode through it.
On the ground, right side.
When you run the ball in that situation, typically it means you have a little more faith in the offensive line and your running back than you do the quarterback and the receivers. And that time, the offensive line and running back didn't get done.
Johnson is back deep to return the punt. Johnson fields the ball at the 30. Brings the ball out to about the 44.
Okay, we have some deep protection to go along with our man coverage, but remember, we have linebackers covering guys who are faster than them. So what?
There's the deep throw.
Boy, no question, that's one he would like to have back. That's really the strength of his game, those deep throws.
Dumps it out left.
And they really forced him to throw that one before he had a chance to read the coverage. You know, typically when they blitz, you end up in one-on-one coverage, but you have to have time to throw the ball.
Steve Slayton is the deep man awaiting the return. He angles it out of bounds at the 34-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The halfback with the carry. That'll do it from Buffalo. Highlights are next, so stick around. Here's today's swagger, player of the game, presented by Old Spice Deodorant. Here's one for the highlight reel. It's the Doritos Crunch Time play of the game.
And Baltimore takes it. Super Bowl bound. When losing to them Titans, I saw it. No, I said that about the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? The same thing. We always gonna talk.
Our final score is the Ravens 31, the Bills 10.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
That's it. We want to go right. Very easy, easy, because it's not easy. Okay. Like that. You already knew this was the Titans, but who else Spurs? That's an extra point. Why are we guessing?
This is the extra point.
Hi everyone, I'm Ray Charles from NFL Network. We're one step closer to determining the two teams that will battle it out in the Super Bowl. Last week, the divisional games took place, so Alex will give you those recaps, and she'll also preview the conference finals. The extra point starts right now.
We'll begin our recaps presented by Sprint in Indianapolis. The Tennessee Titans battled with the Indianapolis Colts. Tennessee's defense had a couple of takeaways. Tennessee came away with the win, 10-6. The Detroit Lions clashed with the St. Louis Rams at Edward Jones Dome. Detroit didn't do so hot on their third down plays. Los Angeles won it 44-27.
Yes, sir.
The Baltimore Ravens went up against the Buffalo Bills at Ralph
Falcons and
Wilson
the
Stadium.
Two birds
Baltimore's
versus
defense
the better
forced 2 turnovers. Baltimore prevailed 31-10.
It's over.
The Green Bay Packers faced off against the Atlanta Falcons at the Georgia Dome. Atlanta struggled a lot on third down. The Falcons earned the victory 34-21. So now that we've seen the results of the divisional round, let's move on to the conference final matchup. Tennessee goes to M&T Bank Stadium to take on the Ravens. Baltimore won the AFC North. The Ravens were the best team in the league in interceptions. Atlanta travels to the Edward Jones Dome to take on the Rams. Atlanta won the NFC South.
I hope you enjoy the games as much as we will here at the Extra Point. We'll see you next time for our pre-Super Bowl special. Until then, I'm Frank Charles from NFL Network.
This has been The Extra Point, brought to you by Madden NFL 11.